Hi guys, welcome back to a new reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch the first episode of season 2 of Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss, the golden city of the scorching sun. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me in this great adventure, sad adventure. Okay, in the previous movie, because of course after season 1 you should have watched even the third movie that you can find here on the channel, we understood that now Reg, Rico, Nanachi and Prushka somehow are ready to start the last dive. So let's see how this second season starts. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. So this is the new character. Oh no, we start with the bad stuff. Oh my. No, look, I don't want to cry once again. And no, in fact, I was about to say he's traumatized. Oh, it's really valuable. It stands to the abyss, right? Yeah. Yes. Of course. The Golden City. It means that the Golden City is inside of the abyss? Yes! Oh my. Oh no, 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 no! Oh my, we start with the disgusting people. But this is happening before Rico and Reg started their adventure, right? I can understand, Mom. I mean... no, we start throwing up now. Think about it when you go down. Yeah, but you're training too, let's say. Oh, that's... it makes me throw up, yeah. Here we go again. No, it's not great. Yeah. I was saying that you're training. Think about it. I think that everyone over here were thinking that, yeah, there's the Golden City, yeah, let's go down. But once they will go down, they will encounter lots of problems. Stop that, please. It's. Yeah, but is this an advantage or a curse? Ugh.
彼の体感している心理を言葉にする方法を彼も我々も持ち合わせていない。だから普段はああなのだ。最初はただの思い込みだと高をくくっていたが、本物だ。神がかりと言っていい。彼ならたとえ黄金鏡が存在しなくても見つけ出してしまうだろう。
And in fact, they will find the abyss, but can you find the golden city?
君が現れる前日にだ。そういう才があれにはあるのだ。ベラフ、私は本当に側近でいいのかな。
Well, this character has something disgusting as a past. Look. No, no. It's a good thing if you can take care of others. Maybe you can find the confidence throughout this experience.
その通り、美しさとは目だ。
Oh, yes, I agree with him.
眼差しと捉える。立場、身分、名誉、姿、形。そして自信すらも美の本質ではない。醜くただれようが、理不尽を前に倒れようが、立ち上がることすら否定されようが、睨みつけ、美しい。
Yes, I agree. I totally agree with Bella. Yeah, because he experienced the darkness. 私の目はごまかせない。声に怯えたら思い出せ。 Weko is his name. Her name. And in fact, Belaf is good in my opinion. We need a person that goes deep inside things, especially in this adventure. What does it say? That they reached it? Huh? Oh, they reached it! Oh my! I don't know if this is something good or something bad. Look, I don't know how to react in this case. Yeah. I love the music of Made in Abyss. It's so sad. Oh. I Look, I feel emotional because I already know what's happening later to all of them. I mean, I can guess. And this music is not helping me. It seems gold, but... Yeah, it was happening before. Because the city was not even built so far, so... This is so great to see what happened before everything started in season 1, because we needed to know. years. There are so many things that were not mentioned to you, let me tell you. Wow. They were indigenous. I mean, they were like ancient cultures of that area. Yeah, cause see, that reminds me the Native Americans. Wow, even the language is different, of course. Ah, precious. No, but he is just inventing, or he can really understand him. And is he talking about the compass or Weko? Ah, okay. Uh, you have a great mission, Weko, but who's this? I don't want to say people. In the past, they were people. Ah, the natives, okay. Shoro. I can agree with them. Okay, so she's coming too. Maybe she knows some things. Or it's like a Prushka with the Nanachi. Eh? Oh, okay. What the F? It's like as if they are trash. I mean, let's look at it. They can't have babies. Let's go. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, they start. Oof. I know, because the first layer is always like this. From now on, I think you can see it. Oh no, he feels bad already? Yes, but that's not Weko. I thought that was... Yeah. Oh yes, that's why you can't return. I told you. Yeah. I mean, she was condemned by herself because of what they were written on her back, but all these people... Ganja, okay. Oh, the last dive. So they also reached over there. Wow. Wow, wow. So Rico, Reg, and Nanachi are going to meet them somehow because they reached the last dive. Yes! Oh, Rico, welcome back, Reg. Nanachi, no! Eh. For funerals. No, in fact, don't go back. It's already a miracle that we reached here. Nanachi. Oh no, what's happening now? Oh, so we are going to... Prushka. Priston. Wow, what's that? It's immense. Maybe it's one of those fishes that they can live under kilometers and kilometers and kilometers. Oh no. And in fact, this place is full of bodies. Me neither. Yeah, Rico is always enthusiastic, but... Oh no. And poor her, I mean, she has to do that. Yeah, but... Yeah, in fact, it's better. Don't wait. Okay. Oh my. Oh, look. It's becoming like the gold color, okay? But I think that that's just the reflection of a fire instead. And something that is burning, and that's why even with the Weko, he or she has always the memories of that fire that was burning her skin or something. I don't know. This is so too good to be true. Oh my. In their case, no, I think that it was too good to be true, as I was telling you. And now they both arrived. I mean, that was just a parallelism between the two stories, but yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Wow, wow. Well, guys, okay. We started this adventure in the most amazing way. Here we are getting in touch with other people who wanted to explore this abyss because they were convinced that they could return to their place, they could return to their destiny, or this golden city that was attracting lots of people, as you could see. But of course, you can imagine that this will to reach the bottom of the abyss and to try to find this place called the Golden City was just, I don't want to say an illusion, but a curse, definitely. This episode was really good because at the beginning we all see these people who are seeking of this great adventure, and their expectations are so high that they always think that something good is about to happen, that they will reach this golden city, as if they are thinking that this golden city is made of gold and like a treasure that it's full of gold and whatsoever. So I really like that even in this second season we start with good purposes. We start with this subject of the adventure that is characterizing even the second group, the group that we know from season 1, and this will to push themselves forward in order to reach their goal. That's so great, but at the same time, this great enthusiasm that they are having is not matching with what's happening at the end of this adventure. That means at the end of the episode, Weko is saying that they will never be able to come back from that place, and that makes you understand that these good purpose is turned into a curse, as much as I was saying during the reaction. And I think that in the case of Riko, Reg, Nanachi, and Prushka, even if now Prushka is like a stone, it's the white whistle that Riko is handling, but in this case maybe something can be different. Maybe Riko, Reg, and Nanachi will be able to come back to the surface. And I really hope so. And that's why maybe this group will be different also, because they still have to encounter Liza. But I think that by being different, they will emerge once again on the surface of this abyss, and they will be able to narrate all their stories. And that's why this could make a difference. But at the same time, these two groups, I call them groups so you can understand, I mean the Weko's group and the Riko's group, they have this thing in common. They are so enthusiastic at the beginning, especially Riko, who really wants to go deep inside the abyss because she needs to find her mom back. But this enthusiasm, the more they are going ahead, is decreasing. And in the case of the Weko's group, we know that it's vanishing completely because they are not able to reach the surface anymore. And we don't know what they found over there because they were so sure that this golden city was meaning gold, was meaning a treasure, was meaning something precious and something that had to be found in order to let them become more important than others. Because by discovering something precious, you automatically become more important than others. This didn't happen because they are still stuck over there. We still don't know in which form they are stuck, sincerely, over there. And I am scared to discover this. This also makes you understand that this golden city maybe is a metaphor of something else. Why do I say this? Is because since the beginning of the episode, we saw already some disgusting things that were happening to Weko. And I don't want to comment this because I don't know the proper words to find in order to comment something like this. But we see the color of gold, let's say, in fire because she was burnt and she was tortured by these men. I don't want to call him in another way, otherwise maybe this video is blocked. But you understood what I mean. And that's why I'm saying that maybe Weko is somehow connected to this golden city, also because of her past, also because of the bad experiences that she was handling even before starting this great adventure with all the others. And that's why I'm saying that maybe this golden city is gold not because of a treasure, not because of the colors that it's reflecting, that are reflecting this place, but maybe because they were tortured in another way. And maybe fire is one of the elements that was used in order to end their lives, or in order to transform them in something else. I don't know, I had that feeling of a fire even when Rico, Nanachi, and Reg, with this tool, could descend before reaching this area, this sixth layer, and seemed as if this light color, like gold, was announcing that something bad is about to happen. And that's why I was thinking maybe it's a reflection, the reflection of a fire. I think that this story is great because all these characters are so able to let you feel empathic with them, and that's why I think that this story is underrated. All the characters have a bad background story somehow, or they have always experienced something tragic, something troublesome, something like a trauma that they can't erase. In fact, even Weko is trying to start this adventure and to be the guide of this experience, because by finding a mission inside her heart, she can definitely be able to feel useful to others. While in her background story, we know that she was just tortured and she was used not for something good, but to satisfy this disgusting person. I mean, I feel as if Weko wanted to find another mission, another goal in life, and wanted to be so useful by having this duty to fulfill. We will encounter Weko, but Weko will be so different from what we saw in this first episode, and that's why somehow throughout the episode I felt emotional sometimes, because I already know what we experienced in season 1 and even with the third movie, that I think that we will cry a lot here. That's why I feel so sad in this case. But we noticed that Weko was together with this other woman, this other girl who had these tattoos, and these tattoos were meaning that, okay, she can't have babies, let's throw her down the abyss or something like that. That was disgusting, because you understand how these beings, these human beings, are just condemned to this curse based on other people's choices. And that's so disgusting. Even what happened with the Prushka, thanks to Bondordo, I think, if I still think about that, I feel irritated and I feel so angry. And that's why I feel so bad even for Weko and this girl who were going deep down the abyss, trying to help these other group of people, trying to find this golden city, because they were so sure. And even this captain of this group, right now I still don't remember his name, but you understood what I mean. Yeah, Belaf is right when he's saying, even if maybe it's impossible to find this golden city, staying together with him makes this thing possible. So I think that even Belaf understood that there was not a golden city over there, but he preferred to believe this illusion and to believe it so hard that maybe later when they encountered what they encountered, the fact that they couldn't come back to the surface, he was anyway satisfied enough, because the adventure was satisfying enough. I think that what Belaf told her while they were approaching the abyss was simply amazing. What he is saying to her is what I also believe. There is not the usual standards of beauty and ugly. There is not something pre-written already about what's beautiful, what's ugly. The good thing is that if you look inside a person's eyes, you can discover an abyss of things. And if you wanted to go inside of these eyes and dig and dig and dig, that's the beauty of a people. And I think that Weko is so beautiful because no matter what she experienced, she can now find a way to feel better again and to surpass these difficult moments that she experienced and to start all over, even if she started in the worst way, because by going deep down the abyss she can't come back. So now I'm thinking, what if Riko, Regen, and Nanachi are able to find her, and maybe she can also join the group? That would be so amazing, but that's maybe too good to be true. And maybe I'm just trying to skip the saddest part coming, because I wanted to erase it from my mind, even if I know that it's happening. It's more or less what Weko was experiencing. I mean, I think that even Weko felt that by going deep down the abyss, she couldn't come back anymore. But anyway, she tried. Yes, I'm a little bit like her in this case. The interesting thing that we noticed in this episode is also the fact that somebody else was there before them coming. And these people were, yeah, like natives, and they were the ancestors, maybe, of something that you can find inside of the abyss, because we know that this abyss has 2,000 years of history, and we don't know if they were coming from the abyss or they were also trying to analyze the abyss. The only thing they were saying is that there is the curse deep inside over there and you can't go back on the surface and stuff like that. Does this mean that they were also trying to do so, and most of their people were dying because they couldn't come back anymore? The interesting thing is that these natives are so important because they have a different language, because they are drawing these tattoos full of meanings. I mean, we know that these people who were before all the others next to the abyss can definitely know many things. When Belaf was trying to translate, yes, he had a manual and it was like a dictionary, I guess, but was this the right translation that he was doing, or he was just using this sort of intuition in order to translate? Because how can we be sure that he was translating properly what they were saying? Because yeah, when we noticed the translation, it was perfectly matching with what's happening deep inside of the abyss. That means a curse. But did he miss something? Did he translate everything that they were saying? We don't know, and we still have to discover more. But I really like that even in this story, ancient cultures are playing a great role, or maybe the previous cultures that they were there and they know many things about this abyss. They are so fundamental. I don't know if even Riko, Reg, and Nanachi will be able in one episode to meet one of these ancient people. I still hope that, sincerely, because the more we go deep inside, the more we don't know what's inside there, and if there are still people over there, because you needed to know that from Liza's memories and details that she was collecting throughout her experiences, she was drawing even Reg. She was drawing a population that was similar to Reg, and Reg was found deep inside the abyss from what we know. So the good thing is that the more we will go on, the more we will discover these two, and I can't wait. That's so amazing because, oh look, I don't want to know what's inside these layers, sincerely. I am scared, because you need to remember that the more we go down, the more the problems are increasing. And I think that at this point, Bondordo was just the appetizer, because what's happening now can be even worse. And Okay, let's stay tuned and keep on watching. As always, Rico, Reg, and Nanachi, when they reach these new places, are so amazed and whatsoever. But I think that these smiles will turn into tears really, really soon. Last but not least, Weko and her past story. Yeah, since the beginning we understand the brutality, the cruelty towards kids, and this is the thing that I dislike the most, that I can't stand, and that makes me so angry that sometimes it's really hard to proceed with the stories like this, because my limit is yeah, when people are harming kids, they are violating them, they are torturing them. This is my limit. I mean, this is a step that even if I take it, I know that it stays inside my heart and it creates me bad feelings. In fact, after the movie, I was traumatized, to be honest, and it took me some days to recover from that experience, because it was a pretty tragical and brutal. And even if I know that in some parts of this world we are living in, these things might happen, it drives me crazy. Okay, guys, let's see what's going to happen with episode 2 of the second season of Made in Abyss next week. Thank you so much for the support, and keep subscribing to the channel to join me and to enjoy all together this amazing adventure. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.